All right. So in the past, seeing Hellboy being played by David Harbour again and
Uh
Ron
huh.
Perlman, which film to you was your most favorite one between those two characters?
I didn't see David Harbour's one, so
Okay.
it's an easy pick for me. Not, I just didn't see it. But I did see
Ron
Guillermo
Perlman.
del Toro's Hellboy because I was really into Guillermo del Toro's. I'm a big
Okay.
Pan's Labyrinth fan.
Okay.
Um, all the old horror films. I think Devil's Backbone. I can't remember anymore. So I've seen a lot of Guillermo del Toro, and I worked with him, and he's a hell of a guy. He's a funny guy too. So I'm a little biased toward del Toro's first
Gotcha.
one.
And can I ask when the film comes out? Do you know?
I think fall,
Fall.
fall.
All right.
I think early fall,
All right. Well,
but I'm not entirely
let me
sure.
speak to Mike.
I think it's fall, early fall.
Okay, perfect. Well, for those watching, this is Jack Kesy, plays the next Hellboy, the Cooking Man. Comes out this fall.
Yeah.
Look out for it, because trust me, it's a good one based on the trailers.
Thanks, guys.
What's up, guys? I'm here with Jack Kesy, who plays the new Hellboy and the Cooking Man.
Yep, yep.
Jack, how you doing today?
I'm great. I'm a little dehydrated, but I'm doing great.
So let me ask you, to begin off, why Hellboy? Like, what drew you into this character in the first place?
You say why?
Yeah.
Because it came across my table and it was super exciting, and you never say no to Hellboy. It's obvious. It was heaven sent, or maybe the devil sent it. Who knows?
Ooh, that's a good point.
Meant
So,
to be. I hope.
so over the years, the Hellboy has been played by they go to Ron Perlman,
Right.
David Harbour. How does the story differ from those? Because I've seen the trailers, it's horror elements I haven't seen before. How does it differ from those?
Well, it's definitely very horror, and it's more faithful to Mike Magnolia's comics than anything before. So Mike's very excited. It's literally pulled from the comic book, almost frame by frame. Outside of Bobby Joe's character and a couple of scenes stitched, and maybe the dialogue tweaked here and there, because at the end of the day, it is cinema film, but it's directly pulled from the comic book, and it's grounded. It's darker. It's rated R. It's spookier. It's grimier. It's what I think Mike intended it for it to be. Instead of this big kind of whatever you want to call it.
So, you know how everyone has to go through these auditions and everything.
Yeah, yeah,
How
yeah.
was that process for you? For this?
For this part,
Yeah.
I was driving through Detroit actually. I dropped my friend off, and I get a phone call from the producer, and he said, "You interested in playing Hellboy?" And I said, "You said what?" I pulled over. I was like, "Who do you want me to play in the movie?" He's like, "No, no, no, the Hellboy, the red guy." I was just like, "Stop fucking with me, you know?" Can I curse? I don't
Of
know.
course, of
All right,
course.
good, fuck, man. So I was really excited, and he's like, "Well, it's gonna happen quick. This is what you have to do. You have to put something on tape." He sent me a scene or two. Um, I pulled out my big guns, literally, some cigarettes, put together a scene, and they did backflips over it apparently. So I'm glad they enjoyed it, because I enjoyed the audition, So I knew this was going to be a fun character to play, someone I could oddly relate to, on a personality level, not on an aesthetic level, but so I enjoyed it.
So was it Hellboy? If it was filmed in different locations, right?
Yep, yep.
Which one was your favorite one to film at?
I don't care where it films, as long as we're filming, I don't care if we're in the North Pole, man. As long as we're working, making money, making good movies, who cares where you shoot? But we shot in Bulgaria
Bulgaria.
and Greece.
Oh, nice.
Beautiful, great. I love to go to new places.
Same here. I'm a traveler myself. For
Yeah.
the first time in California, in San Diego for Comic Con.
Oh, really?
My first day-person interview.
Oh, okay.
So I feel honored it's you.
Oh, wow, man, that's awesome.
Really?
Where are you from?
Miami.
Miami?
Yeah.
It's a good place to be.
Yeah, across the whole country for this.
Yeah. Cool.
It's well worth the wait.
Yeah, yeah.
So I seen the movie Hellboy has a full body of makeup.
Yep.
How long was that process to put on?
It started off really long because it's a first time go at it. It was probably like at 6 hours. Sorry, 6 hours, but we got it down to about 4 hours usually, 3.5. Sometimes you'd have little hiccups. You'd have to figure things out because not everything would always fit exactly as it did the other day. But for the most part, about 4 hours, and then you had to take it off at the end of the day, which would take about an hour, hour and a half, and then but it's what we signed up for, man.
What was the best and worst part about wearing the costume?
The what?
The best and worst part about wearing the costume.
The best and worst part?
Yeah.
I mean, wearing a costume was challenging from an actor's perspective
Right, yeah.
because I'm used to working like this, and so I have my instincts pretty fairly well in tune with the camera doing this a couple of years now, but having this thing on, you're not really sure how you're reading, what you're doing, are they getting it? So it's kind of a trust exercise with the director, knowing like, no, we're getting it, it's coming across. So it was challenging from that perspective, but also physically. It was
Mm.
physically taxing. It was very hot under there. Sometimes it was cold, uh, you know. But I know what I signed up for, and just got mentally ready for it and got through it.
Believe me, the fans are waiting for this impatiently, and so am I.
Me too. Listen, it's been a while since we rapped. I'm excited with them, man. I'm biting my nails as well. You know.
And so, tell me real quick, do you know how long this took to make this film?
How long?
Like the duration on set for the whole film to be made,
Man, I
if
can't
you know.
remember anymore. 2, 3
Be-
months.
because as a follow up question, what's your favorite moment on set while filming this movie?
Favorite moment on set?
Yeah.
Man, it's been a year now. Probably rapping. I'm not trying to be wise, but because it was such a long journey, it was so taxing for me. It was so much physical work, working 5, 6 days a week,
Right.
from 3 to 4 in the morning to like 7, 8, 9 at night, every day, and finally having this movie in the can and knowing we completed it and knowing we're done. It was a great feeling. It's
And
exciting.
I bet Hellboy. So I noticed in pictures, Hellboy is really like physically like built and everything. What was the workout routine like for this character?
I mean, I work out all the time. I've been working out for almost 20 years straight. I mean, outside
Nice.
of like being sick or having a surgery, I'm always in the gym or running or working out. I used to box. I was in the military. I run.
You're
I'm a
everywhere.
pretty fit guy, I mean, I still like to smoke too, but I do it all.
I
I'm ready
mean,
to die.
I guess I look at the poster.
Yeah.
So seeing how Hellboy is a character from the comic books, right?
Uh huh.
If you could pick any of the characters from comic books to play in live action, who would you pick and why?
You mean outside of
Yeah, yeah.
like a cross collaboration?
No, the comic books have characters like all throughout any genre, whatever. If you could pick any character from the comic books to play in live action, anyone else other than Hellboy, who would it be and why? Yeah,
The Joker,
why the Joker?
because it's challenging. It's difficult. It's like a whole big deal. Obviously the history with the what happened to, I forget, his name escapes me, but there's a lot of the darkness around it. But it's just a challenging character. I like to be challenged.
Yeah,
Pretty much, yes.
me too.
I
Me
like to be
too.
challenged. Maybe